So Glacier National Park plans to require advanced tickets this summer. A truck driver shortage may lead to gas shortages this summer, and Ford begins to roll out its new eTransit all-electric van. Well, if we're just meeting, my name is Robert Witham. I'm your host on Nomad News, and in this series of videos, we talk about not nomad gossip, but news that is of interest to nomads, travelers, and those who love the great outdoors. Thanks for joining me this episode, everyone. So Glacier National Park plans to require advanced tickets for visitors this summer. In response to an overwhelming increase in visitors, Glacier National Park is now requiring visitors who wish to traverse the Going to the Sun Road, probably the most famous road there in the park, between the hours of 6 a.m. and 5 p.m. between Memorial Day weekend and Labor Day weekend. Entry tickets are available through the recreation.gov website. Shuttle tickets are also going to be required this summer for visitors who wish to ride one of the park's shuttles. Now, the shuttles did not operate during 2020 due to the COVID, but are back in service for 2021, albeit possibly on a limited schedule. And the shuttles will be running from July 1 through Labor Day weekend. Shuttle tickets are 75% off throughout the 2021 season and are available beginning June 1st through the recreation.gov website. Park Service reports that it hopes these two ticket programs will, quote-unquote, help manage the flow and impact of visitors at the park. A park entry pass is still required with both tickets. As more and more national parks report being inundated with record numbers of visitors, which, it's good that people are going out and using and visiting national parks, but it's become so crowded in recent years, and more parks are reporting this, that it's going to be interesting to see how different parks respond to managing the influx of visitors. And I mentioned before in a previous episode that if you are planning on visiting any national parks anytime soon, the National Park Service has a new official app for iOS and Android. It's really cool, provides a lot of information to help you plan your trip. I'll have links to that in the video description if you want to check out that app. And a truck driver shortage may lead to gas shortages this summer. We just saw this on the East Coast due to a pipeline problem, but it seems nearly everyone is ready to hit the road this summer after a year of lockdowns and closures. Unfortunately, it appears a lot of tank truck drivers have decided not to hit the road, resulting in 20 to 25% of tank trucks that are used to deliver fuel being idled this spring. According to the trade industry group National Tank Truck Carriers, Ryan Streblow, the executive vice president of National Tank Truck Carriers, said, "We've been dealing with a driver shortage for a while, but the pandemic took that issue and metastasized it." Reportedly, many tank truck drivers left the industry at the start of the pandemic and have not returned. Some drivers moved on to other specialties, while many older drivers apparently decided it was time to just retire. The concern at this point does not appear to be national shortages, but instead possibly some localized shortages, notably in vacation hotspots. Of course, as we saw with the shortages on the East Coast just recently, and as we saw with toilet paper and so much more during the pandemic, any reports of shortages may lead to panic buying and hoarding, which in turn worsens the shortages. So something to be aware of this summer, that there may be some localized fuel shortages in hotspot areas. And Ford plans to have all-electric eTransit vans in dealerships by next year. The largest monthly budget category for many nomads is fuel, but those looking to purchase a new van may soon have the option to ditch gasoline altogether. Ford is rolling out its brand new all-electric version of the Transit van, with plans for it to be available for purchase by later this year, 2021, and in dealerships by next year, 2022. The price for the new eTransit vans will be around $11,000 or $12,000 higher than for comparable gasoline-powered transit vans, so even at $3 a gallon, that's going to take a few years to average out. Ford claims maintenance costs will be around 40% lower with the eTransit over the course of 8 years or 100,000 miles. So possibly, if you're looking to buy one of these and you plan on keeping it for a while, between fuel savings and lower maintenance costs, if it actually works out that way, that could be a cheaper alternative. Unfortunately, you won't be going far between charges with an eTransit. Ford designed these cargo vans for local deliveries, local workers, and so the range is only around 126 miles on a 67 kilowatt battery pack. The eTransit can, however, provide 2.4 kilowatt generator / power export to operate electric tools and things. Again, designed to be kind of a work van or delivery van. But that could be real convenient for nomads who aren't traveling large distances, because once you're charged up, you'd be able to use the onboard electricity for your other power needs. I haven't seen any word yet on how feasible it'll be to charge these vans by solar. I know that's possible with some other electric vehicles, but slowly, but we'll see how that turns out, because electric would be really convenient for nomads if you can recharge them at campgrounds or using solar, even if it's a slow charge on solar. So anyways, that's it for this episode of Nomad News. Thanks for joining me for this edition. Hope you enjoyed these stories. If so, consider subscribing if you're not already, and please hit that like button. If you made it this far, you must have enjoyed the content, and that really helps with the algorithm here on YouTube. I will see you in the next episode, everyone.